How to replace injured fantasy football players. Have you ever found yourself scrambling to fill a gap in your fantasy football lineup due to an unexpected injury? It can be a real challenge, but with the right strategy, you can navigate these situations effectively. First, building a strong roster with depth during your draft is essential. Selecting backups or handcuffs is a smart move. These are players who directly back up your key starters. This way, if a star player gets hurt, you have immediate options ready to step in. When an injury occurs, the first step is to quickly identify players available on waivers who might see increased playing time. For instance, if a starting running back is sidelined, their backup often becomes a valuable asset. They will likely receive more carries and opportunities to score points. Make sure to prioritize picking up these backups before other managers in your league do. Using your free agent acquisition budget wisely is also important. Save some resources for when significant injuries happen. This allows you to bid aggressively on the most promising replacements rather than spending too early on uncertain players. Focus your budget on those with confirmed increased roles rather than spreading it thin across multiple options. Next, evaluate the recovery status of your injured players. Monitor reports on their participation in practice drills and their performance in early games. If a player is fully practicing and showing good form, they might be worth holding on to. If not, consider moving on to someone who can contribute more immediately. Another strategy is to look for trades. Injuries create opportunities for lesser-known players to shine. Keep an eye on injury reports and depth charts to spot these emerging talents quickly. Also, consider how injuries affect team strategies. For example, if a top wide receiver is out, the team might run the ball more. This could reduce the value of replacement receivers. Running backs stepping into larger roles often provide more reliable fantasy production than replacement receivers or tight ends. In summary, effectively replacing injured fantasy football players involves drafting with depth, actively monitoring injury news, using waivers and your free agent acquisition budget strategically, evaluating the health of returning players, and adapting to changes in team dynamics caused by injuries. By managing your roster proactively, you can maintain a competitive lineup throughout the season.